Hey everybody, it's your girl Mimi. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are going to be doing a DIY. Yes, you guys requested it, so you know what? I give it. Therefore, DIY video. This is more of like a Valentine's Day kind of gift DIY stuff that you can easily find from the dollar store. Items from the dollar store that you can take and make into really cute things for Valentine's Day that you can give to your boyfriend or your girlfriend or either one. It really doesn't matter. Granted, there's a couple things that are a little bit more on the girly side, obviously. I love glitz, glam, whatever. Without further ado, I'm gonna quit talking and let's get into the video. Okay, so what I'm showing you right now is just all the candies and baskets that you can use to make like a gorgeous candy basket for someone or whatnot. I didn't do one because Honey's on a diet and she does not need that much candy. So just some inspo for something else you guys can do. So the first DIY is going to be this cup mason jar that's just full of candy for, you know, a significant other. This is perfect for people who are long distance. I ain't finna do that again, but so what you see me doing is I'm wrapping the ribbon around the mason jar. The ribbon is just a cute like decor aspect to make it look really, really cute. So I'm cutting it, I'm measuring it, then I'm going to tie it. But I am not going to tie it like I would a shoe because the lines are never perfect that way. So you tie it and then you loop both ends separately and then you tie the loops together, and that is how you get the perfect bow. So what you see me doing is trying to figure out how big I want it, try to get it as even as possible, and then I am going to cut off the excess because you don't need that much ribbon. And normally you wouldn't put the kisses in first, but I was a little excited, a little hyped, so I put the Hershey Kisses in first. But I'm going to be writing kisses for when I'm not around with the glass pen, and I just put some other colors in, try to juice it up, make it like cutesy and whatnot. So that is that. Really simple, really easy, really cheap as well. Next, I am going to be working on the canvas. I originally was going to do a 6x8, but then I screwed it up the first time, which is totally okay, but I ended up getting a bigger piece, so I'm doing the DIY on an 8x10 sheet now. So what you see me doing is I picked out the wooden letters that I wanted. I just picked the simple words "love you." Yeah, I know it's a picture of myself. I mean, granted, I love myself, but you know, boo is hecka single, so she really does not have the time to be, you know, I just had to use a picture of myself because I don't got nobody. So I didn't include the paint on the haul because I already owned it, but the Dollar Tree has really cheap paints and paintbrushes that you can use. So I ended up using a metallic gold because I thought it contrasted the picture that I used really, really well. So I would recommend a bigger space to paint this so it doesn't move around as much, but it's cool. It got the job done. So now that the paint is done, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold the paper, cut the paper out so it's just the photo. There's no excess white or anything like that because I want it to look like I printed the picture onto a canvas instead of me just gluing a picture on there. So what you see me doing is I'm taking the Mod Podge and I am spreading it on a small area of the canvas, and I'm going to place it down slowly because I'm going to try to prevent wrinkling. Granted, wrinkling does happen. So this first time it was a lot of it, but this time, oop, there's my net and my glasses. But anyway, so beware of that. But what you see me doing is I am flattening the picture onto that, and then once I have covered all the part that has the glue, I'm going to add glue to the rest of the canvas, spread that out evenly as I possibly can, and then I am going to be flattening that to make that stick on really well. I also flip it over to try to get it as flat as possible, but you see there's a wrinkle right up there, but don't even pay attention to that. So you just see me flattening it, trying to get it as flat as possible. And then I am going to take some Mod Podge, and this is how you make it look like the picture is printed. You take the Mod Podge and you put it all over the top of it. Try to get it seamless. It's going to be really, really wet though, so be careful of that. But just cover the entire canvas in the paint now. It's going to dry clear, don't worry about that. And then you just do that until it dries. So I'm just covering it right now, doing all that, trying to get the strokes even so it doesn't look choppy or anything like that. And then you just let that dry. But while it's drying, I figured I'm going to measure out the spacing and everything for the letters, and it's also really sticky, so it kind of just sticks on there too, which is kind of convenient. But just for reassurance, I repainted some more glue on there so it would stick. But then you're completely done, and then that is your final product. I actually love this. I kind of want to do a lot of these, honestly. If you have gotten this far into the video, you know what you should totally do? If you like what you see, like, there's a subscribe button right down there, and if it's red, that means you're not subscribed, and that's really upsetting. So if you like my content, then go ahead and click that subscribe button so you know whenever I upload a video. Now back to the video. The next DIY is really simple, really easy. All you need is an envelope or a Sharpie and pens. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna write out these little notes that say open when you are feeling sad, or open when you're happy, or open when you're missing me. And the whole point of this is to have something around for your significant other whenever they need just a little reassurance, or they just want to read something cute or something cliche, you know what I'm saying? It's right there and available. It's really cute, really inexpensive, and also very thoughtful because you're putting your own thoughts and words into it. So really simple though, and then that is it, literally. And it is so awesome to get this as a gift, not gonna lie. So for my final DIY, what you see me doing is I got this container, I spray painted it black because I'm trying to go for that, look that you see online all the time of all the box flowers and stuff, but obviously for half the price. So I am going to get the black container, which I just spray painted really quickly. It doesn't have to be perfect as long as it appears black. And then I took the styrofoam foam and I stacked them up on top of each other. And then to fill the gaps, you're gonna see me grab tissue paper, which I already had at my house, but I also bought from the dollar store a while back. And I'm just gonna fill in those empty spaces so that we can fill it with flowers. So I'm just taking flowers and filling it up until you do not see tissue paper or anything else. I cut them off, place them, and just filled the whole thing so it looks full and it looks gorgeous. Then what you see me doing is I got some rhinestone ribbon, and I'm going to make it go along the whole bottom of the bucket for a little bit of extra glam, for us extra glam girls out there in these streets. So I'm gonna cover the whole bottom and take care of any excess glue that ends up on the bowl or anything like that. And then I'm going to take a metallic pen that I also got from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just gonna write flowers in French because your girl from Canada, she speaks a little French, so I thought it was a little more glam to do it in French instead of English. And so you just see me putting out that little word out there just to make it pop a little more, and then that is the final product. I love this. I'm obsessed with this. I cannot stop staring at it in my room. I love it. It's perfect. This is a really good idea for your significant others for sure. And that is all the DIYs that I did. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for supporting me and loving my content and subscribing. It means a lot to me. Let's see if we can get to 150. I know, weird, right? But we can totally do it. So if you haven't already, subscribe, like this video, comment, tell me what you think. If you have any suggestions, I would love to hear them. And that's really it. So thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.